Now I'm really hungry for a cookie. Luckily I have still some left in my room. What? 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 Who could have done this? Oh no.
Cookie, 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 cookie. Oh, yeah, cookie, cookie, cookie. Cookie, cookie.
This is Rufus.
Ho ho, every
Aurora.
so are always dragon fire.
Oh, hello there. Welcome back. While I'm hiding from that thing, let's go about the origins of Cookiemonster. Now, I'm not going over everything like last time with the towns, because, well, Cookiemonster has appeared in every single episode of Sesamestreet since the beginning, and last year Sesamestreet was 50 years old, so that's a lot to go over, and I don't want to be talking for days here. Maybe in the future for a project, but today we're talking about the origin of Cookiemonster, how he came to be. Because a Muppet that eats everything was not a new thing, no. A Muppet that eats everything, the first that we can see of it, we can go all the way back to the beginning of Muppet history, to Jim Henson's first show. We're going back in time to Sam and Friends, in the time where Kermit wasn't even a frog. It was sometimes in black and white, sometimes in color, and Muppets mostly did commercials. Welcome to the first Muppet that eats everything, Yorick. Yes, meet Yorick, the forebearer of all hungry Muppets. He was one of the first Muppets Jim Henson created, together with Kermit, Sam, and a bunch of others of the show Sam and Friends. He always had a big appetite. He even tried to eat Kermit once. He was made with a system that he could shove things in his mouth and he would go to pipe beneath the show stage, so it would look like he ate everything. And that's still the same system how Cookiemonster does it. Yes. But today we're not gonna go to talk to about Yorick. That's maybe for another Muppet history. No, today we're going to mainly talk about the Proto Cookiemonsters, as people have called them. There were three, so let's look at the first one. In 1966, Jim Henson made a sketch for a commercial for the snacks called Wheels, Flutes and Crowns. The commercial was never aired, but it did make a test pilot for it. This commercial was about monsters stealing the snacks from a man. And all of the three monsters that were made for this test pilot and seen in this commercial sketch went on to become other Muppets, because, well, in the beginning they reused many of their puppets. The first one was the Crown Grabber. He went on to become Beautiful Day Monster thanks to a sketch where he ruined a girl's beautiful day. And he was later seen in many Sesamestreet and mostly Muppet episodes in the beginning. The Flute Snatcher, however, didn't have a big history after this commercial. He was one of the background characters in The Great Santa Claus Switch, and sometimes a background monster in Muppets episodes, but not really much. The Big Santa Claus Switch was his main theme. But of course, the last one, the Wheel Stealer, he went on to become something else. Yes, here we see a black and white version of our Cookiemonster, only with sharp teeth, but he already has a hunger for snacks. This Muppet was seen again, now in color, and now we can see that his fur was back then green, in an IBM training video. This green Cookie Monster is eating a talking coffee machine. Well, the machine is describing its own parts and instructions. But after he has eaten every single piece, the machine says that it's going to explode. And it does. And that's the end of that commercial. And of that Muppet. But finally, there was the third Proto version of Cookiemonster, Arnold. This version was smaller, purple fur, and without teeth, unlike the last two. He appears in a few commercials for the potato crisp Munchos. As we can see, he already looks a lot more than the Cookiemonster we know today, and he already even sounds like him, because 2 of the 3 commercials that were made for Munchos, the character of Arnold was already voiced by the same one that did Cookiemonster in the beginning, the legendary Frank Oz. And as you can see, Arnold has that same frenetic energy to get the snack he wants, in this case, Munchos, as we will later see be in Cookiemonster. And that takes us to the first appearance of Cookiemonster, all the way back 50 years ago, to the first episode of Sesame Street. He appears in this episode together with Kermit. Kermit is trying to explain the letter W, but it fails because, well, a random monster, Cookiemonster, is trying to eat and succeeding to eat the letter W. And the rest was history. Cookiemonster became one of the more popular characters from Sesame Street. He had his own songs, his own books, and much more, but that's maybe for another review in the future. Now, this was about the Proto Cookiemonsters mainly. They were small, all had just one role. Arnold had the most with 3 commercials, but yeah, these were little Muppets, but they also need to be recognized. And that's what this series is about. I'm mainly going to focus on the little ones, the small Muppets in the background that don't have much history, but I think aren't talked about enough. That's what this show is about. And there will be many more episodes like this and like the Toms. I hope you liked it, and that's it for today. Goodbye everybody, and as always, be careful for your wheels, be careful for your Munchos, be careful for your talking coffee machines, and of course, be careful for your cookies. Bye everybody.